Welcome to the Science for Students YouTube channel. I'm continuing grade 9 biodiversity lesson. We have discussed up to ecosystems. So this is mainly about aquatic ecosystem. There are natural ecosystems as well as man-made ecosystems. Natural ecosystems we can divide into two: natural terrestrial environments and natural aquatic environments. Again, the terrestrial environments can divide into two: forest and grasslands. Aquatic environments can be divided into three: brackish water, fresh water and marine water. Take the freshwater environment. First we need to know what is the meaning of freshwater. Freshwater means very low concentration is containing or very low concentration of dissolved salts are containing when compared with the marine water. How we define marine water? Containing high concentrations of dissolved salts and other total dissolved solids. So, for examples of fresh water, we can take rainfalls, rivers, riverine environments, inland water reservoirs. Again, there are having more riverine environments such as floodplains, sandy lands, marshy lands, and willow. For inland water reservoirs, we have ponds and lakes. But in Sri Lanka, we can't see any natural lakes. They are having only man-made lakes. If we take the brackish water environment, brackish water means a mixture of fresh water and marine water. That means have more salinity than fresh water, but not as much as salinity as seawater. What are the examples? Lagoons and estuaries. Examples of marine environment: sea, coastal environment, coral reef environment, seagrass beds, mangrove environments, salt marshes, and ocean. In this diagram, you can see the aquatic ecosystems. All aquatic ecosystems in one diagram. I have made this for a better understanding. Here you can see waterfall, and then river and estuary and ocean. So in this waterfall, we know how the waterfall is starting. Where the starting point? Hill countries. So that is the catchment area of this river. The flow rate of water is very high in this waterfall. Then it becomes low in river. The flow rate is getting low in the river. If we take a pond or inland water reservoir, normally they are stagnant. We call them stagnant water. Flow rate is very low or zero. Then, what are estuaries? This river water or the fresh water and ocean or marine water is mixing in here. Or river opens to the ocean in this estuary, place of estuary. So all the mud and sand deposited in these areas because the flow rate is very low. How they are deposited? Like triangular shape ones. So these triangular shape deposited areas are called delta. And near these estuaries, you can see some marshy lands. Okay. Then we'll come to the river again. The both sides of the river, always we can see riverine environments. Floodplains, then marshy lands and sandy lands are there. And these riverine environments are highly fertile environments. Therefore, we use these environments for agricultural purposes. And you can see lagoons. It is covered by sand or reef barriers from the ocean. Then mangrove ecosystems are there near these lagoons. Again, the brackish water is in these lagoons and estuaries. Then if we take the ocean, high diversity is there in the ocean and high amount of salt dissolving this ocean. Okay. We'll move to the next slide. Rivers. They are freshwater aquatic ecosystems. The water level of the river fluctuates with the rainfall. Some rivers confine to a small stream during the dry season. Examples for rivers, Mahavali, Kalani. They fulfill the water needs for agriculture, generating hydropower, and for transportation are the main importance of these rivers. Again, you can see a diagram of river. Waterfalls are there. These are the more catchment areas of these rivers. All catchment areas of the Central Highlands and flow to the sea. You can see different species of plants and animals are living from the headwall up to the estuary. Here you can see crocodiles, herrings, seagulls, and having many more fish species, frogs, water snakes, ducks. Then some plants are aquatic plants are lotus, lily, then Azolla species, Hydrilla, Vallisneria, some Salvinia species are there, then mangrove plants. Okay. Estuary. Now this is a brackish water one. So how we define estuary? Place where river falls to the sea. Then mixing marine water and fresh water. Various organisms live in brackish water. Abundance of fish species with economic importance. Then deposition of mud and sand in river water cause these triangular islands known as delta. Lagoons. You can see in the diagram. It's a shallow body of brackish water and permanently separate from the sea by barriers of sand or reefs, but connect with the sea at one time during the year. Examples of lagoons in Sri Lanka, Nikambo Lagoon, Batiklo Lagoon, Puttalam Lagoon. Okay. Many more examples are there. And what are the importance? Used for fishing purposes. Because prawns, crab, oysters are available in these places. The mangrove plants common on lagoons prevent sea erosion. You can see the mangrove plants and prevent sea erosion and purifying the water. Okay, and a place of tourist attraction. Riverine environments. The environments on either sides of the river, from starting point of the river to the point where it flows to the sea, is known as riverine environments. Floodplains, sandy lands, marshy lands, and willow belong to this environment. Due to overflow of a river during the rainy season, floodplains are created. Examples: Mahavedi floodplain at East Impond used for inland fishing industry. The soil is very fertile in floodplains, as silt flowing along the river is deposited in these areas. So this soil is used for agriculture as well as for tile and brick industry. Here you can see some examples for riverine environments. Some floodplains, sandy lands, marshy lands, willow. Inland water reservoirs, natural from lakes and ponds, belong to these inland water reservoirs. Man-made tanks are also considered as inland water reservoirs. They can be seen in both wet zone and dry zone and are freshwater environments. Examples for man-made ones: Parakram Samudra, Kalaweb. These are important for inland fishery industry and provide water for agriculture. Examples for riverine environments. Here you can see. Then what are the plants we can see there? Lotus, lily, Cactus. Then who are the animals? Fish, frogs, snakes, otters, and aquatic birds can be seen in this environment. Ocean. Marine areas that cover most of the Earth's surface is known as ocean. A large living community such as algae, polyps, oysters, and fish live in the oceans. Examples for oceans: Indian Ocean, Atlantic Ocean, many more there. What are the importance? Rich biodiversity. Ocean water is used to produce salt. Used for fishing industry. Then generates electricity by ocean waves. A place of tourist attraction. Some coastal and marine ecosystems: mangroves, salt marshes, sand dunes and beaches, mud flats, seagrass beds, lagoons and estuaries, coral reefs, coastal seas. Here the lagoons and estuaries normally we are taking as brackish water environment, but near this coastal and marine ecosystems. Wetlands. So how we define a wetland? According to Ramsar Convention on Wetlands, we define as areas of marsh, fen, peat, and or water where natural or artificial, permanent or temporary, with water that is static or flowing, fresh, brackish or salt, including areas of marine water, the depth of which at low tide does not exceed 6 meters. Thus, practically all places where there is water, permanently or temporarily, be it fresh, brackish or salt water, including all the coastal lines up to 6 meters of depth at low tide is a wetland. But the ocean is not comes under this wetland. Thank you.